I'm a hog. 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 You can tell by the way that we ball. I'm a hog. Look at my phone, you see 50 missed calls. I'm a hog. Always winning, we can't settle for a loss. I'm a hog. The natural shit coming straight out of Arkansas. I'm a hog. From Little Rock, Pine Bluff down the bend. I'm a hog. We wake bread with Sam Walton in the clean. I'm a hog. We go hard. This is where the hogs at. Representing the stands, chilling, wearing our hog hat. I'm a hog. Down in the rock sports, yeah, we big on it. I mean, we live.
Yo, we had to bring it back for Big O, man. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, baby. Coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, man, don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. I do want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. And the Woo Pig Podcast is streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you run that up for your boys and subscribe to us on all them platforms. If you enjoy audio only, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts. We really rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. Make sure you go run that up for your boys. And we can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. Man, they are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDVOSB, they are dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Hey, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And we got to give a quick shout out to Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. Man, you're looking to find your dream home or sell a property hassle-free. Man, look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying or selling or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. You ready to take that next step? Contact Melody at 501-366-4407 and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. And are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Man, Texan Mosquito Systems got the solution for you. They got fully automated misting systems that are designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round, whether it's for your business or your home. They got professionally designed and installed systems that ensure you can enjoy your outdoor space without them pesky interruptions. Texan Mosquito Systems can facilitate every aspect of your system, no matter where you live. Man, contact Texan Mosquito Systems today, 713-344-1984. Send them a DM on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems for a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor space. Man, well, let's get into it. Let's get into it, good people, man. Today on the rundown, man, we're going to talk about Big O. We're going to shout out Big O. We're going to talk about Big O for a little bit. We're going to briefly talk about the South Carolina Gamecocks. Let me turn it off. And are we proud or are we disappointed in the Hogs, man? We're going to talk about that as the season. We're going to talk about the SEC Tournament. And, man, you ever, the Wizard of Oz, man, the scarecrow that didn't have a brain? That's Trevor No Brain Brazile. We're going to talk about him. And what's next, man? And before we get into all that, you already know who I got in the building.
Barely. What's up, man? It's your boy G Hogs in the building, man, a.k.a. Big Sexy, man. Somebody out there, holla.
Oh my God.
Man, OD, I'm going to be here for you as long as I can, man, you know. But, hey, you know what it is, though.
Hey, man, got them in their problems.
Bro.
What you drinking on? That peach?
Man, no, yep. Today's some peach, man. I'm smoking some pork booties. So man, I put the pork booties on, man, and shit, man, I'm just chilling, man. This dude at my job, man, he talking about his ribs and all this the best and all this, bro. But I mean his clientele, he don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go on showing what's happening, man. He talking about he use a Traeger. Like a one of them pellet grills. I said, man, that's it's an easy bake oven, man. It's gonna take like he did it in the oven. He hollering about how easy it is. Yeah, people love that because they don't know. They don't know.
Uh-oh. G lagging out. We got that Boost Mobile internet. Well, let's see if he come back on, man. But you already know. We take the bad little brother everywhere we go. We'll pick Deezy.
What it do, OD? What's
good with you, man?
Oh, G back. G, you're back.
He back.
Okay, there you go.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, I got to get an extender. It's clearly.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, handle that.
Bro.
Handle that. Gotta have that. But man, we gonna get into it, man. We gonna talk about it, man. We lost one of the Arkansas greats, man. Big O this week, man. He died, passed away. Condolences to his family. Big O, a part of that trio with Ty Day, Lee Mayberry. Man, it was good times as an Arkansas fan growing up watching Big O do his thing. Always barely getting off the ground, barely getting the ball over the rim for the dunk. But Big O was a force. Man, he out there holding his own against Shaq, blocking shots.
He did.
Hey, Big O wasn't getting pushed around by nobody. And man, and I know Deezy, you young, you don't know nothing about Big O.
Yeah.
But G,
I'm learning right now.
Hey, tell him about Big O, man.
Bro, so Big O, man, was, he was a big man's big man. He wasn't fast. He was like, so most of the time he might have been the last man down the court. But when he got down there, man, he went to work. And under cleaning up the glass, the dude, he used to get the board. He was the first one that I ever seen, man, make the baseball pass. Dude was standing underneath goal and throw that thing. So, you know how it go.
Yeah. Boy, freezing up again. And that was the thing about Big O, man. He wasn't the tallest dude, but his arms was super long. And Shaq, we used to try to hit him with that shoulder on the turnaround. Boom. Man, and then he tried to dunk on Big O. Big O wasn't having it. He blocked that joint a lot. And it was just a beautiful thing to see, man, that for a guy his size, that he could move the way he moved. We're going to switch this over to you, DZ. Man, little brother. Got to zoom you in a little bit.
Yes, sir.
There it is. All right, cool. But yeah, man, just Big O was hey man, he's definitely gonna be missed, man. He left the Hogs, got drafted into the NBA. I think he went like number 22, number 23 to the Phoenix Suns, where he started. Yeah, he got drafted and played with Joe Klein.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen something about he didn't he go to the finals as a rookie or something?
Yeah, he was on the team with Barkley, all them, and he went to the finals that first year in '93 with Barkley and all those guys. So it's just it's unfortunate, man. Cancer taking away a lot of people we love, and players that we watched growing up. And man, just a huge condolences to his family, man. If they watching this, and definitely the Hog faithful, the Hog fans, man. We mourning Big O.
Yeah. Respect. Hey, rest in peace, Big O. I never got to watch you, but for all the young fans, you paved the way for us. I heard great things. Especially, they said something about like 2 Final Fours in the Sweet 16 or something, or 1 Final Four and 2 Sweet 16, something crazy.
He went to 1 Final Four. We got bounced in an Elite 8, and we got bounced in a Sweet 16, and then the 1 year we got bounced in the round of 32. That's the year they left. We was a number 1 seed and got bounced by Hardaway in Memphis. Yeah, it was tragic. It was tragic. I thought we was gonna win the chip that year, but anyway, it is what it is. But hey, every year they was there, the Hogs was winning. The Hogs won every single year they was there. So them was definitely good times, man. We never had to worry about losing to the Rudy Poot teams. But man, moving on. Moving on, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about that South Carolina game, man. Just a little bit. It's water under the bridge. We won. We got a little payback on South Carolina. What stood out to you in that South Carolina win, DZ?
I mean, to be honest, in that South Carolina game, it was Trevor Brazile. I mean, he showed out. I think he had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4. He had some crazy numbers that game. He went 5 of 9, 3 from 6 from the 3. He had a different confidence. It's certain games in the season where Trevor Brazile show a level. We okay, yeah. And then he'd disappear for 5, 6 games. I feel like these last 2 games, he really showed he got something. We can't say he not NBA, or we can't say he not ready. He got a little something in there. He consistently bring it out. But in that South Carolina game, for sure, he definitely did his thing. Now, the way that they let them boys almost come back and win was kind of nasty. I was at work biting my nails. Didn't like that whatsoever. But outside of that, though, I'm really excited about the team chemistry I'm seeing late in the season. I'm excited about the young guys that's getting better. Billy Richmond is still wobbly sometimes as far as ball handling and turnovers, but outside of that, his defense is what it is. He athletic. And then shout out to that boy Carter Knox. Carter Knox is growing up right in front of our eyes. It's really crazy to see. I think everything we said about this team at the beginning of the year is starting to change. Them boys starting to be who they was supposed to be. Jonas Adu, we ain't even talked about him, but I'm sure we're going to get into it. But people coming alive right now, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
How long?
Every time you say "Hey doo-doo," I gotta give him the trash, man.
He been hooping though. He been hooping lately.
He has. The last couple of games he been balling.
He been hooping.
Yeah. It's just sad that we gotta wait to the end of the year to get what we thought we was gonna get for the whole year. But neither here nor there. One thing that actually stood out to me in this game is South Carolina is to see how they got beat in South Carolina, just got a mud hole stumped in them. But then come back and actually compete and beat them boys. And not only did they beat them with really seven players, 7.5.
Facts.
Because we had guys that Billy Richmond over at the end of the game was out there he getting medic. Somebody call him medic. Big Z look like he got a messed up finger or something. And
hate to see it.
Yeah, so that's one thing I actually want to touch on next. And about the moment, when you look at my thumbnail, that was a proud moment to see where this team they've grown on me over the year.
Yeah.
It's
in just the season.
Yeah. And they was 0-5 and they was dead in the water. I was like, this done, is over, who cares? But man, the coaches and these players, man, they have fought and fought and fought. And man, they in a position now that we probably gonna be in the tournament and have a chance to play at least another game. The 7 players that we got, and that's all we got. Well, we got 8. We got 8. Really, we only got 7
right now. Yeah, 7. I mean, and if Big Z really down, it might be 6.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's ugly because
Yeah.
they fought so hard, bro, and then they get to the end of the year, man, and these injuries creeping in. And that was like one of the big major concerns for me, right? I was just like, yo, we need to bring in more people. We need to bring in more people. What if somebody get hurt? Nobody cared about it when I was saying it. But now here we are. We ain't got no players.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta roll with it. And the 7 players that we got, they balling. They balling. So that was really like the moment that I was proud of watching these guys fight, and they didn't fold. It didn't matter that they missed a layup or they missed a free throw. Man, they battled. They battled and they played hard. And even though I give Trevor Brazile a hard time, Trevor Brazile, man, the last probably 3 to 4 to 5 games really been balling.
Yep.
You know, maybe 4 out of the last 5, he been really balling. So I gotta say that, man. So not a proud moment, man, watching these dudes, and that's me. That's what I'm proud of. That was my proud moment, man. But is there any part of you, DZ, that's like disappointed in the season, bro?
You know what's crazy? I'll put it like this. I think Coach Cal himself summarizes it as best as anybody can. Coach Cal in his press conference after the game said, out of every team he ever coached, this is the most proud he's ever been. If you just go back and look, I question any of the fans, or I challenge y'all to go back and look. When this season first started and we started, seeing how these guys was playing, like, the main concerns that we had was we don't know these players. We have no relationship with none of these dudes. Who are these dudes? We didn't care. And then we went 0-5 in SEC. I promise y'all, I about turned it. I turned it off. I was barely watching games. It was ugly for me. And I think it's weird when you got the little brother who used to get beat up, and then you start seeing him slowly start to tie up fights, start to win fights, and you like, that's my little brother. You know what? At first, I wasn't going to claim you. But now, hey, we come from the same mama. And that's how these kids feel. It feel like a family now. It feel like we watch these guys from season 1 to season 6, like in a TV show or something. It's crazy. But, nah, I can't say I got any disappointment whatsoever with this team. All my disappointment was at the beginning. And now I can't say nothing but all they doing is overcoming. So I'm really proud of these guys. We was on their tops. Y'all, we was on their tops. and they deserve the love that we giving them now. So they fought for it. How you feel? Do you feel any disappointment?
Nah. I mean, I can't be disappointed in these dudes, man, because they done fought. They done fought to earn the respect that I give them. They earn every bit of it, bro, because they could have quit when they was 0-5. They could have just laid down and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna take this NIL and do what it do." But bro,
point guard went down. It was ugly.
It was ugly, and they fought, bro. So man, they got all my respect, man. I salute to these boys, man. They did their thing, irregardless if they make it into the NCAA tournament, if they do or if they don't. Man, they earn my respect, and I appreciate these Hogs players, man. That's what I'm gonna say about that. But man, let me these super chats real quick, man. I got Mama Armstrong in the building. Appreciate your support.
They say Drew Bands in there. They say her son in the comments too. Shout out Drew Bands. Get ready for that draft, my boy. Hey, Mama Armstrong, you ready for that draft?
Hey, Mama Armstrong say, hey y'all. Hope everyone is well. Love y'all and have a blessed rest of the week. Fam. Hey, we appreciate you, Mama Armstrong. We appreciate you supporting the channel. And we got a super chat from Drew Bands, baby. He said, what y'all been up to? Hey, Drew, pull up on us, baby. The link is in the chat, man. Pull up on us, man. We want to talk to you.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, he is now. No, I ain't gonna say it because they burned me last time I said this. But we got a future Razorback legend in the chat, man. We ready to see where you get drafted, man. We know you've been working hard, man. Hey, Your 40 time impressed me, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't think you was a 4 or 5er. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We definitely. Hey, the fans would love to see you, man. If you see that link, man, make sure you pull up. We'll throw that thing in there one more time just in case you want to pull up and talk to us, man. Oh man, so let's jump back over here, man. We appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Oh, SEC tournament, man. Let's talk about it, bro. We just got put out of the tournament against Ole Miss, and man, we had these boys. We had them. We was winning by 7-8 points. It looked like we was on the way, and it just all fell apart. And I'm just like, how? Why? I'm sitting there. Yeah. I'm at work, and I got the iPad on. I'm like this. I'm like, I ain't doing no work. I'm just sitting there watching the game. I'm just like, the last like 2 minutes, I'm like, we winning. And you said it best about my boy Trevor Brazile. How can you win and lose the game at the same time?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, man, he hit a 3.
Wow.
And then he fouled a dude. I'm like, why you foul him? Just let him make the 2. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. Missed both the free throw. But the free throws didn't matter though. But
hey, did you see what Daryl Macon tweeted?
Nah, what'd he say?
The free throws are free. Hey, you gotta make them. They call free throws for a reason, baby. They free. You gotta make them. You can't just not. Oh, bro, that just irritated me to death, bro. That
we shot 65%. Yeah, we shot 65% from the free throw line, and they shot 75.
We shot 65%.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah, we shot 65. They shot 75.
I think you cut out on me, Deezy.
Can you hear me? Yo.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, we shot 65% from free throw. They shot 75%. And I think overall that was a really big difference. Outside of the turnovers as well. We've been turning the ball over just way too much lately. But I mean, yeah, like you said, Trevor Brazile keeping us in the game and then at the same time taking us out of it. It was wild. I think, Nelly with that drive, when I seen that drive and I seen him slip, I was like, it was scary, man. So shout out Nelly Davis though, man. He been playing with at least intensity. I can get behind that. Like, even if you're not, hitting those game-winning shots that we need, like he's starting to play like that veteran guard that we need him to be sometimes. He just got to consistently do it throughout the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Drew says Hogs going to the Final Four, man. Well, let me throw this up real quick. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick. This is what Daryl Macon said. Yeah.
And you going to Pittsburgh, Drew Bands?
Man, stop it, man. He about to be a Bear, man. Stop that.
Oh my! Why would you wish that on him?
Hey, Chicago, let's go. Daryl Macon, baby. He said free throws are free. Literally. Come on. We got to get them free throws. Got to make them.
Need them. Like, too important.
So, that they hurt, man. Them 2 free. And then we go down court and somehow Trevor Brazile ends up on the guard. And I'm, somebody made an interesting comment in the, Sam made an interesting comment in the Discord. He said, why is it, or how is it that Trevor Brazile ends up guarding the guy with the ball when you got 2 point guards that's back, or 2 guards that are back? I don't understand that. And another thing I don't understand is there's 20 seconds on the clock, no time left. We got the ball. Why is Nelly trying to run the play with 20 seconds on the clock? Why? It makes no sense. I'm not moving until it got 7 on the clock.
Facts. I was thinking that I'm like, well, no, why? It was tough.
That was rough, man. Man, let me bring everybody up in here, man, so we can talk about it. We about to get into the meat of things here. Let me bring these here. We're gonna put add everybody real quick. Jeff, King Lee. All right, you got Jeff here. King Lee. And bang, right there. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. What did y'all think when y'all seen my man Nelly Davis go with 20 seconds on the clock? I'm gonna start with I'm just saying. You muted. You still muted. You gotta unmute yourself. Hey, I'm a
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't fault him, man. You know, he was trying to make a play. You know, it's easy to go in hindsight. Okay, the play didn't work out. Then you want to blame the guy. But if he makes a play, it's great. You know what I mean? He took opportunity. He was aggressive. He tried to make something happen. It just didn't go his way. But but overall, man, everybody was talking about, going into this thing about the comments Cal made about, how much the SEC tournament matters. And they got the win that they needed. Now, I was on one of those that was on his dome about that. Don't get me wrong, because I feel like that's stupid to say. Matter of fact, I'm writing in my Razorback thing now and calling them out because Chris Beard went in. Chris Beard let them know, hey, I want to win. We ain't come here to, just coast and just rest on our laurels and go into the tournament. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of coach I wish, the energy Cal would bring to things. But at the same time, he did enough to get us in the tournament. And at the end of the day, if we win in the tournament, we ain't going to care about none of this. If we go on a run in the NCAA tournament, all that'll be forgotten. And everybody going to throw flowers at Cal's feet and give him all the praise in the world and the players. And Nelly's one of those guys too. I think he's going to step up big in the tournament. So that little play down the stretch against Ole Miss, and they calling all these janky fouls and all that, man. I ain't gonna hold him for that.
Terrible.
King Blee, what you think?
What's going on, fellas?
What you think about when you saw him go at 20 seconds? What was you thinking?
Well, can I back up 1 second? Just one quick second. Are you talking about TB? Is this talking about TB?
It was 20 seconds on the clock, no timeouts. We got the ball, and they not fouling. Okay. They just playing defense.
Yeah, I'm on the side of what you were saying. I ain't leaving to 7 to 6 seconds, man.
Yeah, I'm not giving them a chance to beat me.
No, you can either tip it in or the game is going to overtime. It's just that simple, man.
Or you could turn it over.
I'll take my chance.
You can turn it over, baby. Yeah, but it's just more cautious to leave it. It's known in basketball to leave it 7 to 6 seconds, man, because you can get a tip in, you can turn it over, but still they got less time to get down the court too. So I just think you just went a little bit too early. But it's other factors than that. That was one of the factors, but we're gonna get on that topic, man. You gotta have IQ, man. Point blank. You gotta have IQ and stop making bonehead plays. But that's my take on it.
Okay. Jeff, what did you think about when you saw Nelly go at 6 seconds or 20 seconds? Excuse me.
I did everything about it I didn't want to happen. I didn't want him to be the one that had the ball going into the basket. He's probably one of the worst people at hitting layups that we've got. With all the time that was still on there, it's like if he made the basket, okay, well then they still got like 12 seconds to do whatever they want to do. Maybe hit the 3-pointer they hit, and then they end up winning it. I get what I'm just saying is getting at there, because he makes a good point about, look, if you see it lay in the basket, if you can get points, you get the points when you can get them. And I do agree with that, but there's also a time strategy that's involved in this. And you want to get the points, but then you also want to make it to where it's beneficial to you to have the clock on your side, which is why if he was going to be the one to do it, then at the very least, do it like they said, with about 7 seconds left. You go in. I'm just saying, just made a good point about the turnover too. And honestly, that's really what should have happened, because they should have called walking on him. They should have called a travel, because he slid with the ball. So it was going to be a turnover. We got lucky that they didn't call it. And it just everything about what he did, I didn't like. I wanted to win the game. I don't care about the tournament itself. But every individual game that they play, I wanted to win.
Mhm.
But I don't really care about like hanging the SEC tournament banner up. That means nothing to me, to be honest with you. I wanted them to win this game, and then if they went out the next game, that's fine. I wouldn't be sad that we're out of the SEC tournament as long as we make the NCAA tournament. That's all I really care about. And as it stands right now, Lenardi has us in the first 4 byes. Even with that loss, he has us in the first 4 byes, and that's exactly where I want us to be. If we had ended up winning the conference tournament, we might have been able to move up to like maybe a 7 seed, maybe. But realistically, we're either going to be a 10 or a 9 seed. I'd rather have the 10 seed personally, me, so that we don't have to face the number 1 seed if we win the first.
Yeah.
If we win the first game, I'd rather have the 10 seed than the 9 seed, because a 10-7, 9-8, that's all a coin flip anyway. Those are really arbitrary numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's really more strategy as to how you position yourself in the tournament. And so that's why I would rather have a 10 seed than a 9 seed. So if we have the 10 seed in the first bye, I'm perfectly happy with that. That's exactly where I want us to be right now, considering that we really didn't have very many other options.
Mm-hmm. Mello, I ain't never not seen you at work, man. Is you at work right now?
Yeah, he at work. You know.
Okay,
it.
I'm
Come
like,
on,
hold up, man. I ain't never not seen Mello on here and be at work. Mello, what was you saying when you saw Nelly start to play at 20 seconds on the clock, man?
He said, "Give him 1 second."
Oh, this guy.
He on the phone with a customer right now, trying to sell some Comcast.
Anyway, so what was it? Was something else I wanted to talk about. Let me go back to my little deal here. Trevor Brazile. Let's talk about Trevor Brazile, man. Trevor Brazile. Do we just got to accept the good with the bad with Trevor Brazile? I'm just saying, we're gonna start with you.
Man, y'all give that man his props, man. That man has reverted back to the Brazil we all been.
Okay.
Yeah, he made a few mistakes down the stretch on this game, but I'm not complaining about Trevor Brazile right now. You know what I mean? Now, 3-4 games ago, yeah, I was right with y'all. Like, don't even put him in the game, even if we got to play 6 guys. But he responded, man. I think he heard Box talking about, you need to stop being scared of that injury and just, let it all hang out. And ever since then, man, he back to the Brazil that Musk brought in here from Missouri. He high flying, he hitting his threes. You know what I mean? He doing it all, man. And yeah, he made some mistakes down the stretch, but no, I'm not getting on those. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Trevor Brazile right now.
Yeah. The last 4 games, he's had 16, 11, 16, and 15.
And double-digit rebounds in most of those games, too.
In 3 of the 4, he had double digits. The only game he didn't against South Carolina, he only had 7. All the other games, he had double-digit rebounds. But them free throws, bro. In the game against Vandy, he was 50%. In the game against Mississippi State, he didn't even shoot a free throw. South Carolina, he didn't miss a free throw, but then he was 25% in the Ole Miss game. I mean, come on. We need you to make them free throws. A lot of these guys on the team just miss free throws. And that ends up killing us, man. But what DZ, what you think about? Do we just got to accept the good with the bad with Trevor Brazile, man?
1,000%. Because at this point in the season, some games he our best player. As crazy as it is to say. I mean, and to be honest, we needed him to be. Every game that he has been the best player, we needed him to be the best player. So I'm gonna take whatever come with Trevor Brazile at this point in the season. But after we get done with this wheel, we need to come back around and talk about the real problem, and that's DJ Wagner. But I rest my case.
Point shaving Wagner. Hold up, I got to respond to this comment in the right here. Seawall Fishing. He says, even if Trevor Brazile hits both, we still lose. False. Well, this is the problem. Trevor Brazile fouls the dude. Why? That was a point right there. He had no reason to foul. We was up 3. Don't foul. Just move. Let him have the 2 points. He fouls him. That's a point. He missed the free throws. That's 2 points. That's 3 points. We would have been up. If he hit the 3 on us, it's just overtime.
A lot of them fouls they calling, man. You know that.
Man, come on, man. That's a foul.
That was
a foul.
That wasn't that much of a foul on there.
That's
man.
a foul, bro. What y'all talking about, man?
They're just gonna call fouls. They're just gonna call fouls.
That's one of them. You could call it if you want to, but I mean, not just that one. All them fouls they was calling on Adu to get Adu out of the game. Oh man,
come on. You can't, listen, man. In that situation, you can't file. You can't file.
He kind of grazed him. I get but
just get out the way. You up 3.
Oh, but hold on.
Yeah, at the end of the game, they're gonna call everything.
I gotta hear from Melo though. Melo, I got two topics I want to hear from you, man. Are you ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nelly Davis go at 20 seconds. What was you thinking?
Man, you know what, OD? I wasn't even paying attention to the time, to tell you the truth.
What?
I just was watching him. Yeah, I didn't even know it was 20 seconds. Y'all just told me that. I just thought we got fouled.
I don't think he knew it either.
Yeah, I would say I didn't know it was 20 seconds. Was it a shot clock? We had no shot clock? Was it shot clock?
No, it wasn't no shot clock. We had the last shot.
I had no idea. Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea. I didn't know it was 20 seconds. I'm listening to y'all. I didn't know it was 20 seconds left in the game when he went.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. And
should have had the last shot.
Do we got to take the good with the bad with Trevor Brazile?
Now, I don't even know why TB. I guess because TB missed the free throws. That's why he a topic on your board, brother.
No, foul.
The foul?
Hold.
Okay, go for it.
I'm talking to you, OD. It's somebody else we need to be talking about who let us down today, bro. And it ain't TB, bro.
Big Z.
That's who need to be on the board, on your little board on the side. His name not there. His name needs to be there, bro. Because we shorthanded, bro. It ain't no way in the world, bro. This man is unplayable, bro. When we shorthanded like that, bro, I think that's a problem. I don't hear enough people talking about it, bro. Don't none of y'all tell me nothing about his hand, about his hand being hurt.
Nah.
But I ain't see his hand wrapped up. I ain't see none of that.
That was the first comment right there. Little Joker said Big Z hurt.
Come on, bro. Get up out of here, bro. You didn't see no wraps on his hand. You didn't see nothing, bro. You say he hurt because he didn't play good, bro, because he didn't do nothing. That's why you say he hurt.
He been shooting them air balls even before he hurt his hand.
Man, everybody know that Big Z can't do nothing with big boys in the paint. He can't guard one-on-one. Even Jay Billis said he's a good off-ball defender. If you put him one-on-one against anybody, man, he barbecue chicken. He about to he gonna get beat. Y'all already know he gonna get dunked on. Everybody wants to dunk on Big Z.
Yeah, he the reason we lost. I hope y'all know that. Because when Adu went out the game, bro, we couldn't put a 7'2". Hold on, DZ. When Adu went out the game, our center, we couldn't put a 7'2" player in the game, bro, which made us way smaller, bro. And then what happened, bro? It was over. They was shooting at the rim. They walked us down.
We still had opportunity.
I mean, we still had opportunity. We still had opportunities to win.
Hey,
Granted, I feel you, bro.
Melo, I'm not defending Big Z because he obviously was not what we what we hoped he was going to be in this game. But if he was on the bench, that means he's not fouling anybody. He's not missing any free throws. You're blaming somebody who's sitting on the bench.
No, that's my problem, bro.
The fuck ups, for the screw ups that are happening on the court.
No,
what he's saying is
he's not contributing.
I'm just saying, yeah, I can talk. What I'm saying is, bro, I ain't talking about him like that's cool. I'm saying, bro, we only got 7 players, bro. One of our players fell out. That make us 6, bro. And Big Z been playing good this whole time, doing whatever he do, bro. He got to be playable, bro. He got to come help our team, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That make us way
If Cal would have put him in and he had been shooting the free throws instead of Brazile, he would have at least made one of them.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want him on the floor, bro. That's all. He couldn't put him in, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Cal has been the one that's saying.
Can I read y'all a stat? I gotta read y'all a stat line though, just real quick to help solve this argument. While we talking about Big Z, this mystery player played 39 minutes more than anybody else. Went 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from the 3-point. Like
DJ
what are we
Wagner.
talking about
That's
here?
not a mystery player.
That's what I'm saying. When you go 3 for 12 and you are only real, like, come on, man. Nah, dog. Nah. And then you don't even got 5 assists or like 5 rebounds or every other stat is 4 or below. So I'm sorry, but I can't put it on BZ.
I feel you, DZ, bro. But if you watch the game, bro, DJ Wagner is the only person on the team that can handle the ball, bro. He gotta play. We gotta take the good with the bad with him.
I'm not saying he don't need to play. I'm saying he need to hit his shots and stop missing so many layups. Can we do that?
He gotta drive the ball.
DJ Wagner was who I wanted to be driving to the basket instead of John L. Davis.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. I am a Wagner fan.
I wanted him to have the ball.
But that game, come on now.
And I think that he would have probably waited until there was about 7 or 8 seconds left to drive in instead of doing it at 20 seconds.
But he might have shot a 3, Jeff. He might have pulled up a 3.
He might have actually made a layup and not slid down and avoid the traveling call somehow, because that was traveling, and we got lucky that it didn't call it, although the result ended up being the same.
Miss got lucky they didn't call travel on that boy number 5 when he walked in front of everybody in the whole world.
I agree.
So,
but listen, man. It just, man. But the more impactful that really hurt the game, man. Just be honest, man. TP, man, fouled the dude, man. We up 3 points. If we get the ball in bounds, if say he didn't make a foul and we got the ball in bounds, we're going to the free throw line. We'll be up 3 again. Like, you can't make bonehead plays.
Can I ask you a question? What else was TB supposed to do in the position that he was in right there? What was he supposed to do?
Not get out the way.
I feel like the boy jumped into him.
No, he ran down there behind him and bumped into him. I was like, dude, what are you doing, bro?
I'll be honest. I thought that he was going to go up for a rebound, and then I thought that he was about to try and get out of the way because he was doing this stuff and kind of leaning backwards like he was going to get out of the way, and the guy hit him.
Yeah,
I thought he was just going over to get a rebound. I didn't think he was really actually trying to play defense on him.
Listen, he wasn't.
But they was calling them fouls all game.
Listen, he wasn't, but the deal is you got to know time and score. We up 3 points, bro. They gonna call any ticky-tack foul. You seen all them ticky-tack fouls they were calling on a dude, man. They were calling all type of ticky-tack fouls. So you already know how the game being called against us. So I'm finna step back. But in hindsight, y'all know what? Y'all know what in hindsight though, it might be a blessing in disguise. So
no, hold on, Blee. I can't let you get away with that one, Blee. He got to be in position to rebound the ball though, bro.
He finna score.
He was shooting a 3. He was shooting a 3, Mello.
No, we talking about the boy getting the N1 at the end of the game to tie the game up.
Yeah.
No, he was already he was already at the back. He finna score. Just get out the way.
I don't know. I feel like dude jumped into Brazile. I feel like Brazile was right in front of the rim and dude jumped into him, bro.
I'm not even denying that he did, but the thing is, you see the dude finna lay it up. I'm getting out the way. You know, you play basketball, man. You know, man. You're not finna be.
But he got to be in position to rebound the ball. What if the boy missed the ball?
Then he can score the 2 points. Who cares? We up 3.
Or you can get that old school philosophy. If you foul and make sure, damn sure he don't hit the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to fail.
That's how you got to do it. You gotta go learn at JB Bryant Park. Hey, you ain't getting nothing easy down here, bro. Nothing easy. You getting your arm tore off. Thinking you about to come up with that.
Exactly.
You ain't getting a 3-point play out of it.
How bad? How bad? I mean, Bobby Shees says missing Thero bad. How bad are we really missing Thero right now?
Boogie
Just
is the
sheer
one we're
numbers.
missing.
Sure numbers. We need an extra body, man. He good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's just they tired. They be getting tired in points of the game. They start getting tired. You can tell, and it's like the team are going on a little 3-4 spurt run, and we just need sure numbers, man, because we getting tired, bro. It's just tired.
I feel like that's the only way we miss him, because I feel like his absence has really made Carter Knox grow up.
Not even that, DZ.
Indeed.
I think that Trevor Brazile production is right where Adu production is, bro. I mean, Thero production is. So we ain't missing nothing, really. His production is still the same.
But
like dude said with the numbers, though, we
definitely miss
With
him.
the numbers, yeah.
We
With
miss
numbers.
him because them boys is tired. We need him.
No, yeah. But if you look at the production, Brazil putting the same numbers up there. He put probably a point less.
I agree.
And more rebound.
I agree with that.
But I would say, you know, with Adu stepping up in Brazil, we don't miss him as much as we miss Boogie. We need We need a better ball handler to run the point and can hit them open shots. And Boogie would be that guy. And I know Boogie was running, you know, he was playing selfish to begin. But again, I put that on Cal. That's Cal's offense. But if he came back now and ran the offense that we running now, he'll be an upgrade over Wagner.
He might be. He might be, but I don't know, man. Let's just make this a topic real quick, man. Would y'all want to see Boogie Flynn come back? We're gonna start with
absolutely, yes.
Hold on. We're gonna start with
me. Yes, we do.
No, I'm gonna start in the corner because it make it easy for me.
OD, we gotta make the question a little bit more juicy, because that's too easy of an answer, because we need a body, period. Would you rather see Boogie Flynn back or Thero back if we only could bring one back?
Okay, I'm with that.
Woo.
So I'm just saying we're gonna start with you and make it easy that way.
But I already win, so go ahead, guys.
So no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I started out by saying if I would rather have Boogie back than Thero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deezy, what you say?
I'm gonna say, because of the Big Z injury, Thero. But if Big Z was back, I say Flan. But I gotta go Thero right now.
Okay. King Blee.
I would say Boogie Flynn, because we need another ball handler. Don't get me wrong. The other freshman, I can't even think of his name right now, but he's been handling the point. But
Billy Richmond.
Who?
Oh, Richmond, yeah.
Yeah, Billy Richmond, but he be turning the ball over too, man. So it's like we just need a more sure handler. So it was a hard decision, but I gotta go Boogie Flynn because he can control the rock. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think TB already been basically averaging the same numbers, a little bit more rebounds. So I'm going Boogie Flynn.
Okay. Now, Jeff, which one would you rather have?
So now it's turned to where I got to pick one.
You can only get
one. Make a decision.
I mean, well, okay. I would probably say Thero between the two. If you could only pick one, I want them both back.
Whoa.
And I want Boogie to come off the bench so that the offense doesn't always just rely on him, because they've been able to gel really well without him being on the floor. But I want Thero back more than I want Boogie. With that being said, I want both of them back.
Okay. Mello.
Man, y'all know, man. You know I'm going Thero, man. I feel like Boogie just too ball dominant, bro. And we don't need a ball dominant. I feel y'all on helping out with the guard spot, helping dribble the ball. I feel y'all on that, but he just too ball dominant, bro. And it don't move like it's supposed to move. Like everybody seen it. We went 0-5 in the SEC with Boogie beating the ball, bro. And when he left, bro, when he left, bro, we made it to the tournament, bro. When Boogie was our point guard, we was not an NCAA tournament team. And now we is with DJ Wagner, bro. That's the only thing. Boogie can play. He a pro, but he just beat the ball too much to play for us right now.
Yeah.
And Jeff, I don't know if he'll come off the bench, Jeff. I don't know how he would play coming off the bench.
Well, I mean, we're not relying on him now to be our starting do everything point guard. So I would like for him to be healthy enough to be able to play, but not to be the person that is the starter. I would rather him. But I mean, there's no shame when you're coming off of an injury to come off the bench because you got to get eased back into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like an ego thing in this case. I would rather him come off the bench because I would rather him be point guard than John L.
Or than Wild
handling
Bill.
the ball.
We rather have him be point guard than Wild Bill for sure.
This is my take on that situation. And it's similar to what Melo said. We were terrible with Boogie Flynn. So why would I want to bring him back? Hey, DJ Wagner is good enough for me. Right now, we need somebody down low because when Big Z ain't getting the job done, we need somebody that can come in and bang. We need to be able to interchange Brazile, Big Z, A Doodoo, and Thero. We need those 4 dudes. We don't need Boogie Flynn at this point. He's done.
OD, we got two bigs averaging a double right now.
Okay.
Why do we need Thero to come down and play inside?
Because Big Z be disappearing Z. He do that sometimes.
I'm talking about Brazile and Adu. They averaging a double the last 3 games.
Okay, but my point is this: Adu do get tired real quick, and so then we come in with Big Z, and if they got a big dude that's a bruiser like they got the dude on Ole Miss, man, he just nullifies Big Z. Big Z is just not even worth bringing in the game, which is why they had Trevor Brazile out there doing the best he could. We need Thero to be able to be another dog, a big on the court when Big Z can't hold his own.
Yeah, but do we need it worse than we need a backup point guard?
We fine with Billy Richards.
Yeah.
We fine with Billy
Richards.
We
need Thero.
Man,
turn the ball over too much.
We okay in the backcourt. Well, the backcourt ain't really our problem. It's not. In the game we just saw, would you say the backcourt was really the problem?
I have to check the turnover stats. Anybody see how many turnovers we had in that game? Yeah, I think it was high because I know early on 15. They were turning those over like hockey.
Yeah, I think we had 15.
Man, I don't know about that. I'm going Thero. So it sounds like overwhelmingly we saying Thero.
Mm-hmm.
So
the consensus say Thero.
Yeah.
But let's say this though, for all the people that say, oh, well, y'all would rather hate on them. We want both players back. We want all our players back. We want anybody that's injured back, period. But just for the sake of the argument, that's why we put it that way. Just for a disclaimer. They say we hate everybody.
Hey, your hair shorter than mine on Twitter said Little Bill Cosby had his usual 3 turnovers.
Richmond.
I don't know who he talk. I'm assuming he talking about Nelly Davis. I don't know who had 3 turnovers.
Oh, okay.
He called Little Bill Cosby, man. Oh my God, that's funny. So moving on, man. Moving on. We're gonna talk about the NCAA tournament, man. This is gonna be a 2-part question. One, are we going to get in? Do you, irregardless of what the dude with the last Joe Lenardi, whatever his name is, scrap what he talking about. Are we getting in based on what you see? Do we deserve to be in? And 2, will we get a win? I'm gonna start with Melo.
Yeah, we definitely deserve to be in. If you look at what we started 0-5, and then to do what we did after 0-5, I definitely feel, and we done, like I said, I feel like we done beat the better teams than every team on the bubble. We got the most quiet, whatever. So yeah, we in. I think we in regardless, and I think we're gonna win. I don't even care who we play. If we play UCLA, we beat them. We play Memphis, we beat them. We play Louisville. I feel like we beat Louisville too. It don't even matter who we play, man. I feel like the SEC just better than every other conference. So as us as an SEC team, we gonna beat whoever else we gotta play, unless they Duke. And I feel like we could beat Duke too.
And Melo, you said we was gonna win the SEC tournament just the last show, man. Now come on, you always talk about we going 5-0. We about to win the next 5 games.
Oh, D, look, let me tell you something crazy. Hey, if we wouldn't have lost that game to South Carolina, bro, y'all would think I'm a genius, bro. Because I said we were gonna win the last 5 games, bro. We lost the game to South Carolina. We won every game except that one, bro. And that wasn't the one y'all thought we would lose.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I give you your
Good
props
point.
on that, Melo. You did say
Good
that.
point on that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Except we won the last 5. You said last 7, but okay.
All right.
Come on, here we go.
Jeff, same question to you. Are we in and do we win a game?
See, OD just trolls us here, right? Because he asks a question and then goes to Mello first. He asked the question, are we going to the tournament and will we win a game? And then he goes to the guy who this entire time has said, not only are we going to go to the tournament, we're going to go to the Final Four. So it's like he gets him out of the way real quick because that's like the obvious answer. Of course, Melo's going to say that we're going to the tournament and we're going to get not just 1 win, but probably 5 wins. All right. I think, again, you say to disregard Joe Lunardi, but he knows more than anybody about this stuff.
Yeah.
And my opinion is usually formed by his feedback because nobody's better than him. And he says that we're not only in, but we're not even in a play-in game. He says we got to buy. He says we're going to be a 10 seed. That's enough for me. All right. I am not an independent thinker when it comes to that. I go by whatever the expert says. And if he says that we are definitely in and we're a 10 seed, then I say we're definitely in and we're a 10 seed. And I have no other reason to doubt that. Now, will we win a game? I think so. But you can look back when we were on the losing streak. And I said that if we get in and we get in with a double-digit seed, that this team can be dangerous because of the talent that's on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look back a month ago. I'll even bring it up and record it and send it to you in text where I said that there's a good chance that if this team squeaks in with like an 11 seed, a 12 seed, something like that, that they could make it to the Sweet 16, possibly even the Elite 8. But I would not be shocked if we made it to Sweet 16. So I think we could get 1 or 2 wins.
Jeff sounds just like me. He did all that. He sounds just like me.
King
No,
Blee.
I don't sound. No, Mello. Come on.
King Blee, are we going to win again? Matter of fact, do we deserve to be in? And do you think we really going to win a game?
I think we deserve to be in. We didn't beat multiple quad 1 wins. And looking at the other bubble teams, terrible. And I think we're gonna win, man, because you got to think we are a talented team, and they're playing their best basketball. They're making shots. Initially when the season started, or when they started getting on the win streak, the defense was the head. You know what I'm saying? Now we're a little bit more balanced. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit. We got a little bit more shooting. We got defense gonna always be there. You feel me? So I think we're gonna make it to the second weekend, and we could go farther. But people are gonna be shocked with the athleticism and the length that we possess, man. They're gonna be shocked. I'm telling you, because we didn't went through. It's basically we didn't went through all the tough teams. You know what I'm saying? We played Auburn close. We played Alabama close. You know what I'm saying? All those top tier teams, we played them close. So we already, when we went through the war, you know what I'm saying? We battle tested. So I think we're gonna win and go to the second weekend and possibly, like I say, Sweet 16. So that's my take on it.
Do you think we really gonna sneak up on anybody with Coach Cal being our coach?
No, we ain't sneaking up on anybody, but it just, you got to think. Initially, people were down. You had haters coming out of everywhere. They were down on Coach. Like, man, dude can't coach no more, man. Get him up out of here. He probably lasts 1 year. Now,
folks thought he was washed. I said,
he
people
was
like
done.
OD saying he was washed.
Boy, look at that. He been coaching his butt off, man. So, we ain't gonna sneak up on nobody, but they're gonna be shocked about when they see their athleticism and their length. Man, I'm telling you, man, we finna cause some noise, man. I just feel it in my bones and my heart. You feel me? We finna cause some noise, bro.
Okay. Deezy, do we deserve to get in, and are we gonna win the game, man?
I mean, man, we got to think about what the NCAA is. It's about stories. It's about heart. It's about coaches. It's about talent. And I think we got all of that. Being a team that started 0-5, Coach Cal first year, we thought it was going to be the biggest disappointment. This team that fought against so much from the very beginning. This team that fought against literally everything that a team could fight against, and they did it. So no, I think we got the heart. I think the way we lost this game was the best way we could have possibly lost it to boost us into playing harder the next game. I think this next game, this team gonna be mad. We gonna be ready, and I think this is what our tournament depend on. I haven't really looked deep into the injuries of Flan and Thero, so I don't know if they got a possibility of coming back sometime, depending on how much we win or not. Are they out? Do y'all know if they out, or if they barely out?
They not
They said it was a
out.
possibility.
They not out.
Yeah, they said it was a possibility,
Okay.
man.
All I'm gonna say is this: if we mess around and win this first game, and we get somebody back, and it goes like that, and imagine if all season we dealt with injuries, and then at the end of the year, injuries actually come back and save us. It could happen. It could happen. That's what our tournament depend on for me. So I think we win the first one regardless, just because we lost by a crazy 3. But outside of that first win of the tournament, that's when it's gonna get tricky.
I'm just saying, do we deserve to get in, and are we gonna win a game, man?
My man Deezy stole some of my thunder, but I'm gonna start out telling y'all like William Money said, deserve got nothing to do with it. Because for me, if you finish below 500 in your conference, you probably don't deserve to get in. Any other year, they say. But everybody's saying now, okay, the SEC is the super conference and all of that, and that's why we get in. I'm not gonna argue with that. But I tell you what, I tell y'all, like I said from Jump Street, when we all first started talking about basketball to start the year, don't nothing matter until the NCAA tournament and the SEC. And everybody know, DZ just laid it out. We went through all our trials and tribulations to get through the SEC. And somehow we managed to get ourselves back in the conversation. It looks like we're going to get in there. But you're going to tell me, after all of that, we're going to get in there with Adu playing like he playing right now. Brazile playing like he playing right now. Wagner, even though his shot is janky, but he's still playing good point guard. Billy Richmond and Carter Knox playing like they playing. And then on top of all that, we might get Thero and Boogie back and get the whole squad together for the NCAA tournament. But even if they don't come back at all, first round, I don't care if we play Duke. I'm putting my money on Arkansas. We can beat anybody in this tournament. Now, do I trust them to go all the way to the Final Four, Elite 8? I don't know, because they so inconsistent. One game scenario, give them a whole week of rest. They going, whoever they play in that first round in trouble. Because you think, okay, Arkansas just a 10 seed, they lost 13, 14 games, they ain't got nothing. You in for a rude awakening when you see that team after a week off and everybody, talking stuff about them right now. Cal gonna have them boys ready for that. Hopefully, because the worst case scenario would be he lose in the first round, and then all that stuff from Kentucky gonna come back on him. So I don't think he gonna let that happen, especially with the way he got this team right now. But as far as can we win in the tournament, hell yeah, we can win.
We won't win.
Sorry, man.
OD. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hold on, I thought I was talking. I'm gonna come to Unbiased in just a minute. Hit the like button, man.
We won't win.
Y'all know we trying to get them 100 likes, man. Don't be acting all brand new. Hit the like button. If you ain't hit the like button, man, hit and wipe your feet, man. Unbiased. Hey, I asked you to come on, man, because you ain't pulled up on us in a minute, man. So I had to get you on here, man.
Listen, I got to sneak in. I'm probably going to slide back to the back. I'm going to keep this going. But the first part of your question and the part of y'all responses is making my eardrums melt. Listen, are we in question? Stop, man. Stop. We are in there like swimwear, bro. It just depends on what we're seated. We're nowhere. We're not going to be on the first 4. None of that. Worst case scenario, we're 11 seed. The end. Don't listen to these goofy people talking, these garbage bracketologists. Top 5 bracketologists that has us all in very comfortably. There's some people that have us as a 9 seed, which I might not necessarily want. And Joe Lunardi is really good at predicting who gets in. His seeding is not his strength, but him predicting who gets in, very good. I do think we at least win one game. I would love to at least see us in the Sweet 16, but I do believe we win one game. The one thing that's scary about this team, though, is that the great thing is we can beat anyone. We play up and down to our competition a lot of the time, but the scary thing is we have combustibility.
Combustibility.
Any given moment, any moment, implode. Everything. At any moment, implode. You know. But I'm proud of their effort. I want Brazile to just wash that out of his mind because he did have a tough last 20 seconds, and I love Nelly's effort, but we have to be honest here, guys. Nelly has a history of making bad judgment calls in clutch. As good as a player he is, and as much as he's accomplished, he did it last year in the tournament with FAU. He made a horrible decision in the crunch time, in the closing seconds. Got to make better IQ plays, down the stretch.
Now, what about Nelly stealing that ball and calling the timeout? Don't do that.
That was a high. And the thing is, that's what's
Let's talk about that too. Let's not put him down. Let's talk about everything.
Look. Awesome. You got it. That was a great IQ play. And I actually commented it and I posted it on Twitter. But the thing is, you make a high IQ play, but then you can't turn around and then nullify that great play with a bad play, right?
I think just put it out there.
No, I'm glad you did because he does deserve a credit for that. But all for naught, though.
It's all good. I just want to hear y'all say the good too, though, man.
I respect him. Okay, you gonna do that for Big Z, though?
Yeah, he can shoot. That's all he get from me. He can shoot the ball.
Oh man, y'all boys is wild. Now, I want to bring up another topic here. Y'all be on my dome about what I said about Coach Cal, right? And I'm about to prove my point right here. The game against South Carolina, Nelly Davis at the line. We up 3. You know where I'm going, Mello. Why did Coach Cal tell this boy to miss a free throw?
He did.
Why? He did. He even said he did it.
He was covering for Nelly. Nelly made a bad judgment move. He had a lapse in judgment. Coach Cal fell on the sword for him, bro.
I ain't falling on the sword for nobody. What you mean?
That's the coach, bro. The team. Listen, the team has went through a lot this year. Especially Nelly Davis went through a lot. You was calling them Smelly Davis, my G. Listen.
Why would he do this? Why would he do that? That don't make no sense.
Take heat off of your players. Let your players can breathe. Because, bro, Nelly, listen, we've been hard on Nelly at times, bro. So don't act like we haven't. So don't be saying, why you say that when you be the first one talking about he's super trash. Cut it out.
Common sense tells me I'm up by 3. I'm not going to miss a free throw on purpose. Common sense. So I don't know who all I know is Coach Cal said I told him to do that.
That's why he's protecting Nelly, because that's a boneheaded decision by Nelly, and you would have been everybody be eating him so Cal can take the heat. Cal's used to getting criticized and chewed up and spit out.
Time out. Vasco O'Back Fitness says Nelly is my little cousin. We need answers. Why did he shoot that free throw like that? Was it on Nelly? We want to know. Was it on Nelly or was it on Cal? We need to know the business. We need to know the business. Because I'm saying if Coach Cal said, hey, I told him to miss that, which proves my point. The boy got dementia out here. What you doing? Why you telling him to miss that three-pointer? What's going on? You got Alzheimer's. What's happening?
Exactly.
Man. But then, I'm just saying, talk about Nelly did that. Which one is it?
No, don't put me in there. That was unbiased.
So we gonna ask around the horn question. Who believes Nelly did that on his own, or Coach Cal told him to actually do it? We gonna start with King Blee. Who you believing here?
Man, I believe Nelly.
Nelly. You said Nelly?
Cause Coach been coaching too long, man. You know not to miss no free. Man, he can go and throw a 3 and go in. That's just dumb. Straight dumb. Period. Point blank. Is Nelly did that. Ain't no coach telling you to miss a free throw and they can throw it, and they've seen it too many times. That don't even make sense. The excuse that he gave us didn't even make sense.
Exactly.
Go ahead. That was my take on it.
Okay. Jeff, who you believing? Are you believing this Nelly purposely tried to miss this free throw, or Cal was being truthful in saying I told him to do that?
I personally think that Nelly did it on his own, and
That's
Cal,
true.
and I think that Cal said that because it's easy to say that after you just won. And it's like you can go ahead and say, "Oh, you know what? That's my bad. You know, that was dumb. That was my bad." But because you just got the W, so it doesn't really matter, right? And so you'll take the heat on that because it doesn't matter because the bigger picture is that you got the win.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
otherwise, as a coach, he could just
My
say,
face OD.
you know, "Oh, that was just something that Nelly shouldn't have done in that case." You know, but he didn't have to. He could say, "Yeah, that was on me. No big deal. We won."
Okay. Melo, what you think?
Man, to tell you the truth, man, Biles, you just made a good point, man. Hey, this why Cal a good coach though, OD. Because even if that boy Nelly went up there and missed that free throw like that, somebody told him to miss that free throw, bro. I don't care. You can tell how he shot it, bro. That was not in his mind. I think somebody told him. But if not, bro, if Cal took a step to whatever y'all said about the sword, laid on the sword for him,
Yep,
that's good
that was
coaching,
cool.
man. That's a good coach. But I would want to play for that coach. If I messed up like that and the coach get on in front of everybody and say he told me to do that when he really didn't, that's some good coaching. But I don't know, man. Somebody told him, because why would he shoot the ball like that?
Oh shoot, I forget. Hold on, I got people.
Mentally, I think in the middle of him shooting the shot, he was thinking that he was up a certain amount. He made a mistake. It was like a slip of judgment. It was like, oh, and then there you go, and it happened to go in.
Yeah,
That's three. That's 3 OD.
What's 3?
You was coming at me about my opinion, and people seem to, think it might be right. Just saying.
Okay, so you sit here. I don't think everybody agree with you that it's all on.
No, I don't. Let me say that.
Go ahead and get your thought on that. I'm just saying.
And let me say this up front too. I ain't never gave a damn about no consensus. I ain't never been no person that infatuated with following the majority either. Because the majority is wrong the majority of the time, if you ask me. And if that's the case, this is one of them. Because if you look at, and somebody had it up there, if you look at Cal's reaction when they, as he shot the ball and he saw that he intentionally tried to miss, Cal's reaction said that he knew he was going to try to miss that shot. So whether he was taken up for one of his coaches or himself, I don't know. But I do not believe Nelly Davis went there and intentionally tried to miss that free throw without being told to do so. I don't believe that for 1 second. To me, that's one of them, I can't believe, this genius white guy and all these high-paid coaches would do that. And this dumb black guy, the basketball player, we're gonna put it all on him. I don't believe that.
He ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, that's the thinking behind it. You know what I mean? It's
Think
like,
about this. No.
It can't be Cal. Cal, and I want to say this with respect. I ain't trying to disrespect Cal, but he's clearly in cognitive decline. I listen to his press conferences every week, and you have to decipher that through code to know exactly what he's saying at any given time. And what he said after that particular play was,
I'm like, what?
That's a Hall of Fame explanation, explaining if you ever want to hear it.
It didn't make sense.
Do I think he would somehow he the one didn't know what was up and all that kind of stuff and made that kind of decision? I would put it on Cal before I put it on Nelly. Because just as a player, you're gonna tell me you're gonna in that situation, everything on the line, you're gonna take the initiative of yourself to say, okay, I'm gonna go out here and miss this. I know coach and everybody want me to make it, but you know what? I got a better idea. No, man, I don't believe.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this, just saying.
You don't hold on 1 second, King Blee. I got to get my 2 other people that's been waiting in the green room. I lost track of people that's coming in. Boss Hog in the building, and I forgot my man's name right here with the hat on. I know you be on Mo's podcast a lot, but I can't remember your name. What's his name?
Connor Diamond. Connor Diamond.
Gotcha. Boss Hog. I know you. Like my mom used to say, you grinning like a coon eating yellow jackets over there, man.
That's some country stuff, man. What? What?
You know, hey, it's one of those things where you're like, you know, hey, we try to tell y'all, Cal is the guy. Cal is the guy. Arkansas gonna do this. Arkansas gonna do that. You know, not once did I waver. You know what I'm saying? And it came back. You know, came back. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, Arkansas can go to the road. Arkansas can go to the A. And let them just stay healthy. Yeah, Boogie playing and Thero come back. Oh yeah, they can win it all. They can win it all because if you look at them Jaguars on paper, Arkansas look like they got the best team, period, in all of college. You know, that's like the Cowboys. Every year somebody say, "Oh, the Cowboys." You look at the Cowboys on paper, they got the best team, and don't do nothing with it. Cal is a coach. Cal can work miracles with the little bit that he got. You know, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Hey, I wouldn't say we got the best team on paper. I would say Duke got the best team on paper. For real. Hey, on paper.
You saw what happened. You saw what happened to Connor Flagg today, right?
Watch Duke go down.
Right.
Without Flagg, Duke is nothing.
You saw what happened to you, Mello.
They won.
Did you see what happened to Connor Flagg today?
Yeah, Cooper Flagg. Yeah, he went down.
Yeah, Connor Cooper. They all the same.
He went down in the first quarter. He went down in the first quarter. They still won.
As a Connor, I take offense to
that. That's why I was calling him Connor Flagg, because you can't. I'm like, okay, Connor, my bad. Y'all knew who I'm talking about. But no, so let me go back to this Coach Cal situation, man. This what Unbiased said was not unbiased. What I'm just said was classic, man. He's like he on the cognitive decline, man. And I told y'all, nobody want to believe me. I'm telling this dude he losing it, man. I'm sorry.
There's no way he losing it.
He losing
There's
it.
no way he losing.
He still got something, but he's not the Cal he was 15, 20 years ago.
Man, why you say that? You got a coach that been doing this for so long. He know what word. He know all the right words to say. You know what I'm saying? Without giving up too much of anything. This is not a Sam Pittman. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and be like, oh, we never got to try to figure out what's going on. Man. Cal know what he been doing.
My thing is though, like, if not Calipari, what coach was available for us to go get?
Chris Beard.
Nah, he wasn't.
He's not a better coach.
You would rather have had Chris Beard. You would rather have had Chris Beard early season over Calipari.
Yep.
That's
right
stupid.
now.
I'm sorry. That's stupid.
Well, Chris Beard took himself out of the running early on.
Yeah, because they didn't meet his salary demand.
Than I do. Listen, man. You know more about the sport than I do, but that is a stupid pickup.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. I mean, Chris Beard beat us twice this year. So
Chris Beard ain't won nothing.
I don't care. He beat us twice this year.
Hey, Chris Beard, man, was handed one. They beat us the first one. He was handed this last one, man. Come on, man.
He got lucky on this last one. The ref put him out big time on this last one.
He gave him the win, man.
Yep.
Chris Beard is a good coach. I would have been happy if Chris Beard would have been the Arkansas coach. I would have no problem with that.
I'm not putting nothing negative on
the
Chris
fact
Beard.
is that the second we showed interest in him, Ole Miss gave him a contract extension, and he just went ahead and took it.
And I'm not knocking him about a good coach.
We could have done a lot worse. I don't think it was a money thing because we're paying Cal $7.5 million.
And we could have done a lot. We could have done a lot worse than Cal. I'm not saying Cal was, a bad decision or anything. All I'm saying is, he's not. He's just not what he used to be, man.
Based off what?
Guy's 66 years old, man. That could happen to anybody.
Based off what? But what you?
I will
what
say
are you
this.
basing it off for?
To be fair, though,
I'm basing off the fact that I transcribe his press conferences after every game, man. And
I'm gonna say, hey, you want to blame, but you want to blame Calipari and everything. We really need to go to the heart of the problem here. Is like if we had a competent AD, we'd probably have a better coach. So
Cal is not a bad choice. Like I said, when we didn't get Beard, hey, I was ecstatic when they got Cal, and I give them credit for getting us where we are now. So I'm not saying Cal was like a disaster or anything like that. I'm just saying everybody's looking at it like this is the Cal in his prime.
No, it's not the Cal in his prime. But
Who
he's a
that
lot
used
better
to
than,
always say?
he's still,
One of
he's
y'all
still better
guys
than
used to
Beard.
say, we got like Bobby Knight when Bobby Knight went to Texas Tech. That wasn't the same Bobby Knight that was at Indiana.
Can I ask a question? What's Cal in his prime? Like, what do you mean Cal in his prime? What does Cal in his prime mean?
That means when he had the dark hair and was the don of college basketball.
What's changed?
Before he got ran out of Kentucky for not being able to win in the tournament.
So you saying he ain't got it? You say he done fell off just because he got ran out of Kentucky? That what you saying?
Well, he got ran out of Kentucky because he went how many's been like 7 years without advancing past the second round of the NCAA tournament.
So you saying he fell off
with top recruiting class every year.
So you saying he not the prime Cal because of that, bro?
And just looking at his mannerism, his speech, he's just not coherent like he used to. Man, coaching, you got to be able to communicate. Every good coach is a great communicator. And Cal still do some good things, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's like the bottom of the barrel or he's not a preferable choice to other choices that were out there. All I'm saying is he's not the guy he was a few years ago. I can say the same thing about Jimmy Johnson and NFL. All coaches go through that, man.
Yeah, you got to put Cal in that same category as Joe Tino.
At least we don't have to go through another season of watching Musselman complain about every little, pity-patty thing going on in the sport, and especially with traveling too far away like he's been this year. So, I mean, we could be dealing with that stuff right now. So,
all I know is we getting top-tier players every single year. So I'm not worried on that.
But I will point out, too, that he was doing that at Kentucky, and he couldn't get past the first round of the tournament.
Hey, but
that's the last couple of years. Yeah, that's right. He's right. The last couple of years, that's exactly what happened. But prime Cal went undefeated through a regular season with Memphis, went undefeated through a regular season with Kentucky. Both of those end up losing in the Final Four. Did win a national championship at Kentucky with Anthony Davis. Like 37-2 or something. If you're going to ask when was prime Cal, that's when prime Cal was. And I'm not saying that he couldn't do that now. I'm just saying that if someone's asking, how would you define prime Cal? Well, that's it right there.
I mean, but you also got to think about during that time frame, Cal was getting all the players. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Duke grabbing them, North Carolina. Everybody's grabbing these players now. And plus Cal was always about freshmen. They would get 5 freshmen, and all 5 freshmen going to leave after that 1 year. Now he's starting to realize, okay, when Musk came in, Musk grabbed some couple of freshmen, and then he grabbed some veterans. Cal started to think now, okay, now I got to rethink this. Let me grab some of these veteran players. So that's how he just transitioning with the time. So he ain't gonna get all these freshmen and have them starting like he used to. He finna snatch up some of these veterans from the daggone transfer portal, put them with them freshmen, and it's gonna be on.
Man, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong.
Yep.
I mean, it could be on this year. Y'all just heard me. You know what I'm saying? I think we got what it takes right now. But hey,
I agree.
Man,
I think it falls on who we face, when it gets deeper into the tournament. Because if we face another SEC team, like Auburn or Alabama or maybe even Tennessee, it's going to be something that we could have some problems with, especially if we don't come back with a Thero or a Boogie Flam. So,
look, if we don't have depth, we're not going to make it, super far. We're going to be fatigued, and you can't win, that many games in that short of span if you don't have enough depth in your roster. So,
Musk did it.
Musk had like 8 players.
But Musk had a decent bench,
and they was veterans. Pretty much every guy on this team was pretty much every guy that Musk had was a veteran, come from somewhere else. Until that last year when he had Nick Smith and those 3 guys.
Y'all better put some respect on Eric Musselman, man. With 2 Elite Eights, put some respect on Eric Musselman, dog. I'm sorry. We had nothing to cheer for in a long time until Eric Musselman came here. So I don't even want to hear no Eric Musselman slander. He brought us good players that actually played their position, except for Nick Smith. We ain't worry about Nick Smith. But other than Nick Smith, everybody that he brought to Arkansas performed at a high level. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Eric Musselman.
And he won in the tournament.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had a great regular season, but when it came down to it, hey man, the Hogs balled out in the tournament. Shout out to my dog, JD Note. You already know. You already know what's going down, baby. JD Note, man. He the giant slayer. The giant
slayer. He
slayer.
played up Justice Smith, you know what I'm saying? Arkansas was going down to Justice Smith came back. And then Mason Jones, but you just gonna mention JD Note as the only guy?
Hey man, he the second greatest Razorback of all time, man. What are you talking about?
Come on. OD, look, Ole Miss knocked us out of our conference tournament. All right. Ole Miss broke the softball winning streak. So tomorrow, our baseball team has to avenge all of this ownage that Ole Miss has had on us so far this season. Beat us in football, swept us in basketball, won the series in softball. Except the baseball now. Baseball's gonna have to. They're gonna have to redeem us.
You gonna run
OD? Do JD Note stay beside you or something? Are y'all neighbors? Y'all neighbors?
Hey, he go over there.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
He go over there to OD with the fruitcakes. Hey man, I missed you.
You know why I like JD Note so much, man. JD Note shot the ball and asked questions later. He didn't care. He was gonna shoot and he was gonna D you up. Bottom line, point blank, period.
Didn't Alex Dillard do that?
Who? Alex Dillard. I love Alex Dillard. One of my favorite players of all time. Alex Dillard didn't play no defense. You know he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Alex Dillard didn't play no defense. When we got a little bit older, Alex Dillard used to come out and play ball with us at War Memorial. He played the same exact way. He shoot from the other end of the court, play no defense. Play no defense. He want to guard the sorriest dude on the court, so he ain't got to play no defense. So play the same exact way.
Jeffrey, on that baseball team though, I haven't seen any news on Gage Wood coming back yet, but be ready for him to come back at least by game 3.
Hey, so I got a question for my two baseball guys. Cause y'all know we don't watch baseball over here on the Woo Pig podcast. Jeff, you were supposed to be introducing us to one Razorback player every game on the baseball team, and I ain't got nobody to show nobody, so I don't know who these dudes are. We don't know the baseball players, man.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm happy to tell you about some baseball players. I mean, if you watch a game, you'll learn about them really fast.
They be on TV like 1 o'clock. I'm at work.
Let me tell you right now. Look for the big name Kahiva Aloy. The big name is Kahiva Aloy, and he came in because there's 2 of them in the lineup.
Connor is like portmanteauing the 2 brothers together, Kuhio and Bahiva, and he's saying Kahiva because they're 2 Hawaiian brothers that play. That are 2 of the best batters that we got in the country right now.
Man, y'all
Bahiva and Kahio. Bahiva and Kahio.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do against Ole Miss. Then
I'm gonna say this. I'm fairly confident we're gonna win this game, this series against Ole Miss. Now,
they're gonna win the series. I think they lose one game.
The sweep is gonna determine for me. The sweep is gonna determine on how Gabe Gackle plays, and if we get Gage Wood back, I feel confident he'll be back in game 3, coming off that shoulder impingement. But as long as he comes back in game 3, I have no doubt we're gonna win.
Hey man. I don't care what y'all say, man. JD Note is a Hall of Famer, man. His jersey needs to be retired.
My goodness.
Jersey
I'll
needs to be retired.
I'll give you one more player that you need to look out for.
Who that?
Brent Iredale, the Australian.
Mm-hmm. Australian. The Austin.
That man will crush the ball. If you see him swing, you'll know it's out of the park. Every time.
Big boy.
Man,
that's the big boy.
I ain't gonna lie. I tried to watch baseball last year. I watched one game and I was like, I can't do this. It's just too slow.
COD, you need to have like a watch party thing where people who know the baseball team watch it with you so that they can give you commentary and explain stuff to you like this, so that it'll kind of keep you interested in it. You get little factoids, you get stuff that actually kind of keeps you engaged in it.
But
I'm like you, OD.
And
I
it
can't.
doesn't help. It doesn't help to get into a game where we score, 15 runs. So I mean, if you get a high scoring ball game, it's a little bit more interesting too.
OD, I got something for you that'll wake you up, man.
What's that?
What do you think about this this new GM they brought in to have
I seen that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I had some questions about this, right? Does he work for the university or does he work for Sam Pittman?
He works for the university.
He works for the university.
So that means when Sam Pittman get fired next year, he's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the GM?
Some guy that they hired from the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Boston Celtics.
That's the Boston Celtics.
See,
he's a scout something. He's not an assistant GM or nothing like that. He's a scout something, but he was a GM for their minor league team.
That's good.
The G League team?
Not G League. One of them is Maine. It's called Maine something.
Can
the team that he was the GM for.
Can somebody just explain what his role is at the university? Because I don't understand fully what he is supposed to be doing for us.
Well, it's a GM just like in pro baseball, football, and basketball. He's the guy that determines how much money, negotiates with the players on what their salaries are going to be, how much money they're worth. Now, I've been hearing that a part of this new revenue sharing agreement they got, comes with kind of like a salary cap, and then they got everything kind of slotted, like starting quarterbacks are worth so much. Starting receivers are worth so much, a third string receiver are worth so much, so that when they go out and negotiate with these guys in the portal, they say, hey, we're going to bring you in as our slot receiver. And, this is what the rate.
The market's going.
Right. You know what I mean? Now, my question was, is he going to be GM just for all sports or just basketball? You know what I mean? Or are we going to get a different one from football? That's the thing I haven't heard quite clarified.
I think it should be just for football.
I'm going to say that's what I would recommend is getting a different GM for each sport, though. A GM that specifically pertains to that specific sport, a GM for baseball, basketball, and football. Because if you just get a GM out of the basketball realm and he goes over there and he tries to handle the football aspect of it, how are you going to say that he knows what's going on or how to pay these players the right way? You can't base it off that because he doesn't have that criteria. So I would recommend, in my opinion, the way I see it, they need to hire at least one for each sport.
I don't think they need one for basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust Cal when it comes to the money for basketball.
And that's fine, but
I
as
can't
far
say
as
that.
the
You can't say that though.
distributing money
You
goes,
can't say that though, Boss Hall, because that's what happened this year.
I mean, but that can happen with any player.
He spent up all the money on 9 players, and we didn't have enough to fill out the roster.
No, he had enough money. Cal still has more money left over. He just he said that's all he wanted. He said that's all he wanted because he didn't want to be
GM because that was dumb.
The way I feel like they should do it is they should hire 3 specific GMs for each specific sport, and they should all sit down and get together and cut out a portion of the money to pay their players so they know exactly how much money is going to each, so they can specifically say, hey, look, this kid is worth this much money. I need at least this much for this player, this player, this player. That way they can cut out their portions and they have everything figured out. That way he's not sitting there trying to pay, one program a buttload of money, and then they're getting the other programs get shafted.
I mean, that's still gonna happen. I mean, football gonna get the most money. Football, then the basketball.
I get that, but it doesn't need to be just a full-time thing where the players look at it and they know it's going to happen every year. Where they can at least say, hey, look, I hit 30 home runs last year. I should get a little bit more money if I'm going to come back. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the draft.
I think Boss Hogg is ultimately right, though. In reality, the coach is still going to be the GM. They're just using this guy as a figurehead to negotiate with the players and take the heat off the coach when he say, oh, we ain't got enough money to pay you what you asking for.
Right.
In reality, Pittman and Calipari and everybody else going to continue to, pick and choose the players that they want.
I'm
like Calipari,
I don't disagree with
David Horn, I trust him. And even some of the track coaches, I trust them. I definitely don't trust Pittman, and I definitely didn't trust Neighbors, the female basketball coach. those are the only two that I definitely did not trust with the money. The rest of them so far, they've done a great job.
Would you
Hitting
trust?
his neighbors.
I don't
Would you
disagree
trust,
with Connor, but I don't
Petrino?
think we need 3. I think we really only need 2 because I don't think we need it for baseball because
Right. Well, I mean,
think
Dave
they
Van Horn
handle
has,
that
the
just
only
fine.
difference with Van Horn though is because Van Horn has players that want to come play for him, just like Calipari has players that want to come play for him. You ain't got players that want to come play for Sam Pittman.
No, you don't.
So
Yeah,
so
well, that's
and
what
my
I'm saying.
thing,
That
too,
like
is
the football and basketball maybe, but like with baseball, it's we don't have any issue with getting talent in for baseball. So I don't think there's like a money issue.
the one thing I want to say though about that, the blame game for the GM, I don't. This is my opinion. This is Sam Pittman's final year. If he can't get nothing, done, I don't want him back. I didn't want him back last year, but if he can't get it figured out this year, I don't want him back. So it doesn't matter if you blame the GM or not. The GM should get at least one more year out of it, anyways.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think GM should be there. I mean, give him 5 years. I mean, because
You got to establish something.
yeah, he got to establish. He got to establish himself because I'm pretty sure he also going to be probably somewhat in charge of raising money. Because they still can use the collective because it ain't gonna. I mean, these guys just ain't gonna go off revenue sharing. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell me that Texas just gonna go off revenue sharing. No, they still gonna have their collective. They're gonna take from revenue sharing, do what they do with it, and then if another player comes in and that guy say, "Look, hey coach, you got to give me $1.5 million," he gonna go to one of them boosters.
Yeah.
Go to one. I mean, especially in Texas, go to one of them boosters. They gonna give up their money like it ain't nothing. So.
Well, it is past that time, Jeff. I have to end this podcast. It's 10:08. Y'all know I'm done at 10.
We can't let that go, though.
We got to let it go.
Because G Holmes in here to do his promo. So
that's all right. I got G on record, so he ain't got to be
here. You
here.
have to point out that Boss Hog has a live, love, laugh clock behind him.
Who got a what?
He has a live, love, laugh clock behind him.
That's a sign of a married man.
That is a married man right there. He is on camera with live, love, laugh behind him.
Yes, he's a married man. And anybody who got that in their house, they're married.
Hey, I guarantee you, I'm just like the rest of y'all. You don't control nothing on the wall in your house.
Hey,
I do.
Nothing.
But I'm a single man,
control
so
this room right here. That's what I control. I don't know what
you got one
talking
room. You got one room in that house.
I got this room and the room out here in the basement. That's mine. Don't come down here. This is my spot. You don't run nothing down here. I got the biggest TV in the house down here in the basement. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about.
Calm down. Better calm down. She go over here. She can come down there.
She can hear me. I control this room and that room, and that's my bathroom. How about that?
There you go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what goes down
is the Al
here.
Bundy of his house.
Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all coming on and kicking it with us. I need 9 likes, so if you ain't hit the button, make sure you hit the like button on your way out.
We want to win.
Hey, Sam Pittman said he want to win, man. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out of here, man. We appreciate everybody coming in and kicking with us. Hey, G ain't here, but y'all gonna get this read anyway, man. We'll catch you guys. Oh, yeah, let me say this. We're gonna have one show probably Tuesday because it ain't really much to talk about on Saturday unless we make up something. We might. But for sure, we're going to have a Tuesday show. I will not be in town after Tuesday. I will be in Arkansas, actually. So I don't know how I'm going to handle the whole situation with the after game show in the tournament because, I mean, either way, we'll figure it out. But I may not be going live. We'll figure that out. But hey, we'll be back going live when I'm back in the spot in the studio. But man, with that being said, man, we appreciate everybody coming in to kick it with us, man. Thank you guys. We appreciate you, man. But we'll catch you guys on the next one.
I'm a hog. 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 You can tell by the way that we bow. I'm a hog. Look at my phone, you see 50 missed calls. I'm a hog.
Oh, hit the wrong one. That one.
What we want you guys to do is experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. These guys are your one-stop shop to home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. You guys can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy right now and start to safeguard what matters to you the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. Are you looking to find your dream home or to sell your property hassle-free? Well, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum. It's where client satisfaction is their top priority. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make sure your real estate journey is smooth and successful. You guys ready to take that next step? Well, contact Melody. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that number is 501-366-4407, and you guys can let RE/MAX Platinum turn your real estate dreams into a reality. And you know we got to show some love to the OGs. That's 3M Electric. These guys are an electrical contractor serving Northwest Arkansas. They do both commercial and residential electrical contracting as an SDVOSB. Now, what is that? That's a service disabled veteran owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable with no job being too big or too small. So when it comes to all of your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. Now, are mosquitoes or other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Texan Mosquito Systems has the solution for you. They have a fully automated mosquito misting system that's designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. So whether it's your home or your business, these professionally designed and installed systems are here to ensure that you can enjoy your outdoor spaces without any pesky interruptions. They can facilitate any aspect of that system, no matter where you live. Just give them a call. That number is 713-344-1984. Again, the number is 713-344-1984. Or you can send them a DM over there on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems. Get yourself a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor spaces now. Now, whenever you call any of these sponsors, you let them know that you heard it on the Woo Pig podcast, baby.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout